table reads are, you know, they're a little anxiety producing, you know, like
You know, I'll tell you.
I know people who have lost jobs from doing a
Yeah.
table.
Sure.
I mean, it's nuts.
Yeah.
You know what is interesting is to watch Stephen, because Stephen's hand has a pen,
Yeah.
and while he's reading, he's doodling at like supersonic speed with the language and the energy of what he's doing. It's like a brilliant to watch.
No, that's because I'm terrified as you are, Henry. It's just trying to be prepared. That's all.
But Henry, when you were a kid, because you went to the same elementary school our kid went to, PS 87.
Right.
She was also dyslexic and she wasn't diagnosed. What was your academic ranking when you were a kid?
Honest to God, I'm in the bottom 3% academically in America.
And
People get 200 points on their SATs for just spelling their name correctly.
Right.
I got 135 over my name in math.
I believe it. And it, you know, the problem is dyslexia is not diagnosed. So you, this whole time you just thought you were not bright or not in time. I mean, what did
Well,
you
I was told I was not bright. My parents were really so supportive in that area. They would call me dumb dog, but it just charming people.
I mean, it stays with you to this day, like you said. I mean, even with an Emmy Award, even though you have the loving support of all the cast, it's still there.
It absolutely is, because it's almost, you know, like the duckling that kind of bonds with the mother and follows the mom. You are told early enough. That's why to every human being I've ever met, I always say you cannot joke with a child about saying you're stupid. You should know that by your age. Don't be a moron, because a child will go, oh my gosh. What are they saying? Maybe I am. Maybe that's who I am. Mm-hmm. And you don't forget it.
When did you finally find out that the reason you had trouble reading was because you were actually dyslexic? How old were you?
My wonderful stepson, who is now, when he was in the 3rd grade, Jed, who was a gift with the marriage, he was supposed to write a report, couldn't do it. I said everything that was ever said to me. Oh, come on, you're being lazy. Oh, come on, go and do it again. We had him tested. Everything they said about him was true about me. And at 31, I found out I was not a dumme Hund. I had a name. I had something called dyslexia.
Oh, it's so fascinating. And what's sad is that to this day, kids are still not being tested young enough. It's so our cause celeb to really get kids tested.
You know, that is, and I don't mean this in any way. I spoke to politicians because I speak publicly, and the local senator is there from West Virginia, and you talk to these people, and the reason that children are not tested or money is not spent, they don't vote.
Ah.
And the problem is you grow up, you learn to cover up not being able to how to read. You grow up, you think you're dumb, you can't read, and you can't function in society. And that's how criminals are born. They can't function in society. They can't read.
52% of everybody in prison around the world is dyslexic. Or 50.
Fascinating.
Oh, I did not know that.
They've fallen through the cracks and they are, you know, what I say to every child, and I say this all the time, how you learn has nothing to do with how brilliant your thoughts are. Mm-hmm. And how brilliant you are, because I'm living proof. I was told I would never achieve, and I get to spend my time with these incredible human beings.